Okay, welcome back to Games Revealed. I'm James and also Brink, and we are one. Today, we're going to go shopping for holiday deals and stuff like that. Honestly, it's going to be a little bit more relaxed stream. And you can see I changed things up a little bit. It's purple, but it's blue in the camera. Huh. This is so weird. So, thank you, LoJack. Yeah, we'll do a tour once I get a little bit further in. But yeah, I actually have quite a bit of stuff to put up, and I'm not quite done yet. So it's coming along. I also have this. I went and got one of these at Costco. Let's see here. So it's where I'm going to actually keep my projects and stuff like that, so I can actually, I can actually keep track of everything I'm working on and not have it just in a bin. Don't mind me. Let's give some welcomes and hellos. Welcome, Andre. Chalice DJ. Definitely getting Persona 5 Royal, but honestly going to chill buying any more games till after Christmas while trying to buy a green tree python. Nice. A green tree python. Make sure it is big enough to swallow you. No, but I'm just kidding on that. The Persona 5 Royal is... I want it on sale. I don't want to pay full price for it. I want that one too. I have it for the PS5. It's another one that I started on the PS5. Have not finished it or got very close to... Excuse me. That's another thing is I'm just recovering from being sick, moving while being sick, and so it made me a little extra sick the past few days. So I'll be coughing a little bit. But Persona 5 looks awesome. I just want that. I want to deal with it as I already own it. Wolf, welcome. Welcome, Wolf. LoJack, it's always good to see you. The Brinkinator is at it again, which is me. The Brinkinator, according to LoJack. And then, let's see here. Brandon Kitchens, what's up, Duo Fam? And then, Crazy Tamal, hello. Necrosphere, hey Brink, Wolf and Games Revealed gang. Okay, let's see. Necrosphere, love the new studio, Brink. Thank you so much, man. Crazy Tamal, man, PC building, let's go. Are we PC building today? Is that what we're doing? Are we shopping for a PC? I guess we could. But it's kind of I have a list of stuff I want to look out for Black Friday deals, and more or less both Steam Deck. We're going to go do some shopping. We did this a couple weeks ago, but yeah, we're gonna do some of that. Talk about some Steam Deck stuff, but also just video games in general today. Put something together in Amazon. I think it's good. Oh, nice. You should share it. Valiant Thor at work. Random channel surfing. Well, welcome to this random channel, I guess. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to get the browser up. If you didn't notice, I guess I should do this announcement soon. I mean, I did a video on this, but I want to double make sure people know about it. Give me 1 second as we switch on over. Oh, yeah, I do have that also to announce, too. Let's see. So, you're going to notice here that I still have this up. I'm going to get rid of it. I just want to make sure I put the entry winners, which is everyone that posted to this within the, during Halloween or even a couple of days after Halloween. Well, November 3rd is the day after the event happened, is going to be getting rewards. They're essentially getting giveaways. They won the contest. It wasn't a very big one. I did a horrible job of promoting it, but just know that I will be announcing that soon. kind of what the prizes are, even though, I mean, I did mention it in here, and some of these prizes will be given away, but some will be just simple games depending on what you won. Gonna wrap that up. Then the apps area, I recently released a video. In fact, where did the search go? I must have messed that up. There's supposed to be a search right here. And so I do think I messed that up, that you're able to search all these apps. It really isn't meant to be like fancy. It's just meant to be, for now, a simple way for you to set up a bunch of web applications and treat it like an app that you can then access easier in the Steam game mode. So that was the whole point of this. So if you didn't know about this, this thing is kind of nice. And so far, from my understanding, like the cloud gaming one works. I'm pretty sure the Stadia one works, but, you know, because it's going away soon, only for so long. Then you have a bunch of entertainment pieces, and then you can add your own. If you join, aka if you create an account here, you can add your own list. And eventually, very soon, if you use any of these or favorite them, they'll end up in my list. So, yeah, it's been a fun project. Honestly, it's not like a complicated one. I just wanted to make sure I at least got some of it right. A couple of caveats being that you can't use the controller. You have to use your touch pad on the deck or the touch screen. Okay. Let's get caught up on chat real quick. LoJack, I'm looking for a nice monitor on Black Friday. Same here, man. Mine's going to be a TV most likely, so I want to look into some of those. Buddha Music, what's up, bro? What did I miss? Had to take my son to football practice, which sucks. I'd much rather be working on my Steam Deck. Nice. What are you working on your Steam Deck? Anything good, or are you playing your Steam Deck? Necrosphere, at Brink, I posted on the Sharing is Caring channel on Games Revealed, but just a reminder, Impasto is free on Steam. Oh, nice. Yeah, I forget. I did see that barely. Just as a reference, let's give me 1 second. There we go. Average Wolverine. That's right. You have a PC that you've been building. You can wait for those parts for Black Friday. And then this is what Necrosphere was talking about. Impasto? Something along those lines. This is currently free. Is it always free? Or is this just something new that came out that's free? This is now available on Steam. Release temporarily delayed pending Steam approval. Oh, yeah, that will do that. This game is a bargain at a low cost of free. Pros, art style is great, mechanics are nice, voice acting is really good for most. The puzzle was kind of meh. It did very short. Okay, it honestly ran into a couple of technical errors. I mean, with free, I do feel like even with free, people kind of complain about quality and stuff like that. But that is really awesome, and thank you, Necrosphere, for pointing this out. Got to get your horror on. At least, yeah, it's horror. Okay. Wait, did I just read? Okay, yeah, first-person horror adventure game. Always like those. Is it deck approved? I wouldn't be surprised. It doesn't look like it'd be too intensive. Okay, back to chat. Valiant Thor, all I want for Christmas is a portable gravitational time dilator. Well, you know what? You can always wish for it. Doesn't ever hurt. Andre, you get a prize, and you get a prize, and you two get one. Yes, kind of how it's going. Crazy Tamal, LoJack, I have seen a few good ones on Amazon. Yes, there's a lot of good monitors actually. And during my move, I have a nice Dell Alienware widescreen monitor that did not make it. It's when I was taking it off the stand, I bumped it and cracked the screen. Yeah, and you're more than welcome to throw into certain areas topics for, and we'll see how we do this from here on out. I really want a lot of feedback from you guys. And so, like I've been mentioning for I feel like 3 months now, there's going to be a section of the website for recommendations on topics for this. And it's going to be greatly guided by you guys, but also I'll have some say in it too, obviously. Like today's main topic is shopping. But if you want to throw a couple other things out in here to talk about, it's always awesome. Necrosphere. I need to set up my deck revealed apps on my deck. Yeah, Necrosphere. Also, if you have some recommendations, you can go to the Discord and throw it in the request feedback. I'm going to be adding. I want to add as much as I can to it, with the exception of. Oh, I need to put Discord in there too. Technically, I could put Discord in those apps. The exception of some adult entertainment, I will not be adding, and you can add yourself. Let's see here. No, but I'm happy to hear, Necrosphere, that you want to set it up. It's a interesting idea, and I think it's nice, the deck revealed kind of stuff. Booty Music. I just finished organizing all my ROMs. Now I'm going to load up some custom boot videos and get ready because I'm going to party in Mexico this weekend. Oh, going partying in Mexico. Yeah, you got to get that stuff all loaded up, man. New updates on RAM sticks. They will be here Friday. That's nice, Brandon. Or Chad. Happy to hear. Getting closer and closer every day. Maybe for Christmas you will have a computer. Necrosphere. It's actually made by a bunch of art students' first game. Oh, okay. A bunch of art students. That's impressive if it's their first game. Honestly, it looks pretty decent. Makes sense why it's heavy, a little bit heavier on the art style. Booty Music. Can't wait to play my Steam Deck on the way to Mexico. Oh, I want to play my deck just in bed. I love playing with my deck in bed. Hello, Jack. I've been eyeballing an Asus PC monitor. You should throw it into sharing is caring. Necrosphere. Buddha Music. Nice. Hope you enjoy your trip to Mexico. Brink no scumbag material loud. Yeah, no. Yeah. I didn't say scumbag. Just adult. Okay. So, let us go. I'm going to throw a couple. Wait. I don't know if this is actually, like, it's blackfriday.com. I don't know if it's a great site. Once you click on it, it kind of goes weird. Yeah. Let's see here. If you have any deals that you want to throw out, you can throw it into the Discord server. But, yeah, we're going to continue on. The biggest thing that so if you didn't notice, I have a new studio kind of set up. I'm working on it more. I'm going to get more lighting and all that. I want to buy a couple more things for it. And so one of them being potentially a 42-inch OLED monitor or TV, honestly. And it's probably going to be, let's see. And the reason I bring this up now, not all these deals are going on right now. These deals will be going on during Black Friday. There's some deals that we're aware of before Black Friday, but not everything is Black Friday ready, right? And so just know that you can create your shopping list now. If it's not on sale now, there's a good chance between now and Christmas it will probably be on sale. I feel like almost everything goes on sale at this point of the year. Unless it's brand new, hard to get. A little bit of an exception there. I'm going to hide the, well, yeah, we'll just hide that for now. So you guys don't have to, yeah. Any areas you want to like go down, if there's anything that you want recommended deck-wise, we'll do deck, of course. But every deck needs a companion TV, right? So these are kind of pricey, but I know that the LG, I believe was it the C2? I don't know. They have a 20 20 version that was like $600 earlier this year, maybe summer, but it had a little bit of burn-in issue. And so I didn't want to go with it, and I've decided to go, or to wait, and I got this Aurora's, what is this monitor again? Let's see here, hold on. I know, I misspelled it slightly. Okay. No. It's, is Aurorus the brand? No, Aurorus isn't the brand. It's a Gigabyte, that's right. Okay, I got a Gigabyte one. It's not this version, it's the 34? No. 32? No. Oh, well, we don't need to go through every monitor on this. But it's essentially... It's a 4K. This one's 1440. Potentially this one. This is renewed, though. I think this might be it, though. And yes, it is 4K. They also have a TV-esque version that is 43-inch one. Hey, Andre, thanks for stopping by. Have a good one. Always good having you here, man. The AOC 27G2 seems like a good deck. Honestly, obviously 4K is maybe a little much for the little deck, but I always go for 4K. It is nice too if you're planning on watching like shows and stuff on your deck. It's nice to have the 4K TV because then you can output to that, right? So it's nice. If you plan on only playing games, then maybe something a little less. But I feel like future-proofing with a 4K is always a good idea. Okay, let's see here. Is it 32-inch? And I'm just like, yeah, it's this one. This is the one I got. I will throw this out. And just know these are affiliate links, but anytime I share Amazon stuff, just note that I will be sharing an affiliate link. It's just, why not? I have an affiliate with them. If I'm going to share it, might as well share it. It doesn't, I mean, if you really don't want to support me, you can always just look it up yourself and buy it. I'm not demanding anything like that. But this bad boy has been pretty awesome so far. I quite like this. Now, if we go to, if you want to do something a little less, well, and once again, this wouldn't be good for a Steam Deck per se. Like I said, like 4K, watching shows, nice and all, but it's, if you're doing it only for the Steam Deck, you never plan to upgrade. You plan to have this for a couple of years, but you don't want something that, like, let's say the Steam Deck 2 comes out and it's able to output certain games of 4K. Might be nice to have that. Also, the refresh rate is pretty high on this, 144. It's just a nice melding of multiple worlds, and it's just nice. It's the one I have. It's the one I recommend. It is a little pricey. Actually, why is this? It is not this much, by the way. When I bought it, it was like $600, I think. So this is one that you'd want to watch out for potentially. The 43-inch one was about a similar price. Man, these have gone up, but they were lower during, I think, the Amazon Prime sale. So I'd assume during Black Friday around that time, during like Best Buy, Amazon, one of these places, you'd be able to find these for a decent price. So yeah, I do like these, but I am going to be looking at. Yeah, and that's another thing. If you're thinking about buying anything right now, unless it's a pre-Black Friday sale, I'd just wait, especially TVs. Wait until Black Friday, the week of Black Friday. Sometimes these will start the day before, but you're going to want to wait. Much better deals around that time. This is the one that I've had my eye on. It was, like I said, the 2020 version, I believe. But this one's even better. It has better burn-in prevention. and I've heard really good things about this using it as a monitor. It's OLED. Honestly, it'd work great for your deck too. It's a good all-around purpose TV slash. Well, it's a TV, but you could use it as a monitor. I would recommend it. I've done a lot of research into this, and this is one of the. In fact, let's see here. It even has NVIDIA G-Sync. I know it doesn't have the FreeSync, so you might want to check out something that might support FreeSync. Oh no, wait, never mind. Screw that. It supports FreeSync. Huh. I didn't expect it to support both. But yeah, so it supports FreeSync. I need to double check FreeSync with the Steam Deck, but yeah. Okay, let me go ahead and share this with you guys. Just give me 1 second. Hey, Wolf, as I add these to the chat, can you post them into the description of the video so people could just, when they watch this later, they can see it? Okay, let us move on. Lomkey, hey, how's it going, man? We can also do news today, too, guys. We're just, the main preference area is doing shopping, but if you want to do some news, throw some news at me. I've been busy moving the past 6 days, so I have been a little out of the loop. I've not been very cognizant of news, except for maybe a little bit on the political side. You also have the Samsung. Now, I haven't compared this one yet, but this was on a list that I was looking at. These are two of the top ones from some of the lists I've seen, so I'm really interested in both of these as a monitor replacement, but as a TV. I plan on putting it right here as just one monitor, be able to use the 4 different corners for 4 different applications as I do a lot of development. It's nice to have about 3 or 4 things open and be visible. So that's what this wouldn't be for my deck, but I would use it for the deck every once in a while. And the OLED, in this case, QLED, it's just going to be, it looks amazing. Jack Burton Hero. I use a 42-inch C2 as my main PC monitor. Make sure you have a 30 series graphics card to take full advantage of the features of the TV. Yeah, I have a 3090, and so it should take a full advantage of everything. I'd be really curious to see how the deck would look on this too. Like from an aspect of upscaling, like aka FSR, along with the OLED. All I know is on my 4K TV, this Doom Eternal looks so good on my 4K TV, and the upscaling is so crazy. But yes, Jack Burton, thank you for the recommendation on that. I am anti-glare, ultra viewing angle. That sounds pretty awesome, actually. Let's see here. Oh, did I not do that yet? I'll throw a link out for this one too. Let's see here. I do have some projects, by the way, that I plan on doing on here. I know that I've done like soldering. I've done a lot of other projects. I still need to do the INEO Air SteamOS on it. It's still on my list. Just got super busy the last few weeks with work, and haven't had time to plan things. So that's why we're well, that's not really why we're shopping. I've been shopping anyways for the past week for some stuff for, this place, and also like my new studio office area. So this one, don't know if it has the G-Sync / FreeSync kind of ooh. If I can type today. I'm just searching right now. I don't think it has the G-Sync or the FreeSync as a heads up. Oh yeah, and I also got this. I've talked about this with a couple of people on the server. I just wanted to show it off. This is the Zombie Buzz Lightyear t-shirt that I talked about getting for a while. Okay, I know, random. That's welcome to me. I'm random. And it's not going to have that, but Samsung, they do make pretty awesome TVs. It has some pretty awesome things, like the anti-glare portion of it. I don't think LG has anything like that, but this is the one I would be going for out of the two. The refresh rate on this is 120, which I think is pretty standard for these types of TV/monitors. Deathlord Strong, what's up? I'm getting the 512 gigabyte Steam Deck on Christmas. Been doing a ton of research, but really can't wait. Awesome. You getting any accessories for it, or are you just gonna go with a pure Steam Deck for a while? Any cards, any cases, anything else like that? Nice. Are you getting it for the anti-glare screen? Lomkey, I've been watching Steam Deck does really good on 9 and 11 watts over the air and some older games with older engines. Abel, it's a long shot, but I'm hoping for a cheaper 1 terabyte 2230 SSD for the Steam Deck. So Abel, what are you kind of thinking? What price range are you thinking for something like that? Desi was suggesting go with a 2K monitor. You seem to favor 4K. Should I go 4K? If you get a 3080 low jack, I would recommend going a 4K. Honestly, it's just future-proofing kind of stuff. I also develop for gaming. If you're purely gaming, and you want the best of both, just a really good performance to visuals, 2K is pretty nice, honestly. I also do a lot of game development and mobile/web development. Having less crisper text makes it easier for me in my eyesight. Not that I have bad eyesight, it's just I can make the text smaller, the font smaller. And so I'm able to do a lot more with 4K. That being said, once I get into gaming on 4K, it's also worth it. My Alienware monitor was not 4K. I noticed a difference. So one of the reasons I went with just a regular 4K 16:9 ratio monitor again, the one that I'm using right here, and started using the Alienware as a secondary, but then I ended up breaking it, right? It's because 4K just looks so beautiful. Necrosphere, Brink, will you be offer the deck me shirt in black? Say yes, please. Yes. Yes. Necrosphere, I can offer you a deck me shirt in black. In fact, I should add more. I used to add a little bit more variants for merch, and I kind of need to go back into adding some of those. I kind of just guessed them, or the ones I thought looked good. But the problem with the black, though, I will say this, though, Necrosphere, is that the design on it, I have to double check and make sure it's bright enough. Sometimes I go with certain colors because the designs don't meld well with the colors. Black is usually my go-to anyways. That's why I went with the different color, so I'll change that. And what we're talking about, just so people aren't confused, you can go to this little shopping area right here, and it's the merch. You are wanting the Deck Me shirt in black, right? I'll double check to make sure it looks good in black. Okay, getting back on track. Cool, sir. Brink, did you do the joystick upgrade on the deck? It requires a wire to be soldered, so it would make for a great video. At some point, everyone will have to do it. Drift. Cool, sir. I mean, they don't have to. Drift can happen. I haven't heard of drift happening really yet on the Steam Deck. I think it's a little early to say that it's going to happen to everyone. Eventually, if you used it for the next 30 years, the likelihood of drift happening is probably 100%. The likelihood of drift happening in a 2-year period, I don't think everyone's going to have to do it. But yes, there is soldering. I did it in the live stream, Coulter. It was really fun and frustrating. It was like a 3-hour one, and they only had one kind. I have the type B joysticks. So my, which, you know, the wire you have to solder makes it so that the touch points on the joysticks actually actuate, or whatever, you know, they actuate, I guess we'll say that. So when you click it, when you hold both of them down, the gyroscope, it just essentially allows you to use the gyroscope on it. So mine does not work, but I don't use that anyways. I can solder on the old ones. Honestly, now that I got the hang of it again, I could do it. It's not a big deal. Okay. Death Lord Strong, don't know, but I think Samsung TV still maybe has the Steam Link app. Does it? Interesting. The Steam Link app, huh? I have a Steam Link that I need to hook back up. So, interesting. LoJack, I will game and watch movies on it, so I won't be 100% for gaming. The movies will look a lot better on 4K. It will look a lot better on OLED. I don't know how much you want to spend, LoJack, but like I said, like if you want a big ass monitor, this LG one is pretty nice. I think it's really nice. So OLED, everything, it's future. Like I would consider this pretty future proof in the sense of like this is going to last you a good long while. Cool, sir. Yeah, I've soldered before. I'm not amazing at the soldering. Like if you go and see my live, I soldered. Not amazing at it, but I did it. Took me a little bit to get used to it again, especially with the solder gun. The solder gun I got is one of those old Soviet era. It feels like solder guns. I don't know. I don't know why I said Soviet Union, but I don't know. Anytime you think of buying something new, but it was, you know, was designed and felt like it was made 40, 50 years ago. Welcome to Russia and the Soviet Union. They still have a car over there. The is it called the Volga, or is that the name of the company? It's like a Volga or something like that, where it's this car that was made in the, I think the last rendition was made in the late 70s, early 80s, and they've been making those ever since there, and they cost like $2,000, converted into rubles, obviously. But if you didn't know, I haven't mentioned this in a while, but I lived in Russia for 2 years, and so, yeah. Sometimes I will be doing some personal stories on my alt channel one of these days, so, yeah. Okay, let's get back to actually what we're talking about here. Asus ROG availability is crap right now, both AMD and NVIDIA. Yeah, so Chad, AK branded, but Chad, I am not. I really liked eGPUs and stuff like that. So, what were you looking at again? A 3080 or a 3070? I mean, obviously, I don't know if I'd get a video card from Amazon unless you really feel like it's a good price. I don't feel like I get the best prices for some computer parts on Amazon, but at the same time, I'm a freak for that Prime shipping, man. Yeah, at least Amazon and Best Buy. Okay, Crazy Tamal, I believe 1440p is better. If you're not a hardcore gamer, I don't think it's worth expensive, so I say 1440p at best, honestly. For the deck, yes. Well, honestly, upscaling. So FSR is people need to take into account FSR too sometimes. FSR does a really good job, let's say Steam Deck wise, or you can go with DLSS with NVIDIA. They do a pretty good job, and they look pretty good on 4K. That being said, I like the future proof. If you do a 1440, which is, I consider it 2K, then go that route. If you've seen it, you like it, you can go to a store, go to a Best Buy, LoJack, and see what you like. They're going to have different resolutions there. The problem is like I said, maybe for the average person, maybe 2K is fine. I could never go back to 1440, ever. I mean, unless it's my only option, of course. Okay, let's see. But Crazy Tamal, honestly, it's not a bad opinion or recommendation. I'm just going to recommend what I like, which is 4K. But if you're looking budget wise and want a much cheaper option, then you can go with 1440. But we're also thinking about Black Friday, so some of these prices are going to go down too. So, Necrosphere at Brink. I hinted to my wife to buy it for me. Nice. I'll make sure it's available there. Oh, that's hilarious. Abel, right now the 1 terabyte 2230 are 2 to 250, but waiting till they go to about, I've heard some people be able to pick up a 1 terabyte 2230 for a better price than 200, like around 150. So you got the Western Digital here, which I like that it's at least Western Digital. Is it Western Digital? Yeah, it's Western Digital. A lot of these are probably, they could even be OEM'd from similar factories. Samsung. You got this one, which is 189. You'll see a lot of them. They'll be like Surface and all that. I swear this was designed for Surfaces almost. This one is a 2242, and that's where my gripe for Steam kind of came in. I really wished Valve and the Steam Deck would have been a 2242 or 2280. I mean, the Ioneo Air and 2 kind of proved that in a smaller package even, they can provide a much larger drive. And so Micro Center is selling inland for $139. Yes, that's right. But so the Micro Center stuff's in person, isn't it? I think that deal is only in person, unless I'm mistaken. Let's go over there real quick. Deal shopping. Here we go. In-store only, yep. So if you have a Micro Center around you, you can go to this one and get it. If it's a certain, like for me, it cost me more money in gas to get this. Pretty awesome, though. I'll throw this in the chat, by the way. You'll see some stats. Don't worry. Don't let the stats scare you. Maybe we'll do a Q&A at the end. I want to try that feature. Okay. So, yeah, Newegg does. So Lomkey, I need to get back into checking Newegg more, but I feel like I've had such bad experiences there I haven't bought much from Newegg in the past probably 5 to 6 years because I just feel like it's been getting worse and worse, my experiences with them. So I kind of avoid them right now. I usually go to Amazon or Best Buy, and I'm sure people don't like the concept of Best Buy as much, but I love their warranty system. I've gotten a lot of free stuff. I shouldn't say free, but some of them breaks within a certain period. At least in the past, it was just covered. I mean, it was crazy. I got a new router because of it. But, speaking of routers, look at how expensive this is. It's so expensive. Okay. Let's see here. So, I'm glad that you guys brought up the 2230 1 terabyte, or just, the 1 terabyte. This is actually on my list, and I will make a list later and share it probably through social media or something like that of the stuff I'm kind of keeping an eye out for. Hey, there you go. This is, I don't know if this is the best one. Is it double-sided? It can't be double-sided. Nope. Oh, come on. Oh my gosh. I need to get rid of, I like honey, but man, it pops up a ton. But it definitely tells you if things are a good price. Okay, let's What am I doing? Okay. Yeah, that's another great find. Let's see. BT Maverick 707. What's up? Last 20 minutes of work and playing Uncharted on the deck. Oh, nice. I need to play more of that on the deck. This definitely is a controversial opinion, but I love the new Tomb Raider trilogy over Uncharted. I don't know if I'd say it's controversial. You're definitely gonna like. I feel like there's Uncharted is one of those ones that has a lot of diehard fans and a lot of people that hate it. I know a lot of people that kind of hate it, which is weird because Uncharted's so good. It's one of those movie games. That's why I have a heart. I love it. It's probably one of my favorite games in my top 20, 30, 40 games or something like that. The thing is, I really enjoy it. But do I consider, would I ever consider it for like a top 10 spot? No, because it's a movie game. Meaning it plays like a movie, right? You do have a lot of action, you have shooting and stuff like that, but it's like The Last of Us. It's a little too cinematic. I love it, but it's missing some game elements, I feel like, sometimes. But that's besides the point. It's good. Uncharted's good. Tomb Raider, I haven't beaten any of the new Tomb Raiders. I've played them. I need to beat them. I don't know when I became this poor excuse of a gamer and not finish games, but it's been the last few years. So I need to start doing some more gaming and beating things, especially games like Tomb Raider is really good. Lumkey got to be a reason why Valve went with a 2230. I don't honestly. Might be a hot take. I don't think they really looked into it too hard. I think during their prototyping, they're like, well, let's try to make everything smaller. And I'm sure during their they wanted to make it as small as possible. Then they end up with a little bit bigger case. They could also do it for thermals, for voltage, for like power, that is. But I don't know. I think they messed up personally. I just couldn't imagine them not be able to figure out the thermals / voltage, like battery consumption, or even just make it so that I know that they have a lot of parts. They allow for people to open it and upgrade it, but they could have added the different slots. Like they could have made it so that it supported a 2230, a 2242, and a 2280. Okay, Necrosphere. I'll go look at those budget. We'll go look at those budget monitors very soon. Sorry, I'm a when I buy monitors, I buy them for a very long time. Typically I do. I just got rid of a 1080 monitor that I've had for the past 10 years. I had a dual monitor setup and I kept it long enough. And I used to have it be up in this top right corner. And I just never used it. So I sold it to someone. The other one I gave to a person that is kind of far away, but deserved it. Okay, let's see here. Jack Burton Hero, what do you think about doing the swap file resize to help with performance? I see some people say it helps performance. I haven't. In what relations? I have not had a lot of problems with performance. The swap fix resize to help with performance. Which games and stuff benefit? I haven't seen this. I was gonna look down that route, Jack Burton, on like doing those hacks and stuff. It just didn't seem like it actually would matter, but I am probably very arrogant in this area. Ignorant. Yes, I'm arrogant. No, it's one of those things. I just didn't go down the rabbit hole on that. It felt like it was too of an optimization piece that I just didn't want to deal with at the moment. Doesn't mean it was right. I had other things I was working on, like the website and all that. Yeah, let's look at those budget things real quick. So this is M.2 2230 SSD, 1 terabyte NVMe PCIe for the Microsoft Surface Pro X Surface laptop. And I will say this. If it works for the Microsoft Surface, it probably works in the deck. I want to say, don't quote me on that, but I think it's pretty good, like rule to follow. Do you anticipate Valve going with the Tinker? Do you anticipate Valve going with a 2242 or 2280 with the future Steam Deck releases? Not the Steam Deck itself, but when they go and do a refresh of a Steam Deck Pro, I could see them doing a Steam, like the Steam Deck is already super successful. They're a kind of company that likes to iterate fast, so I could see a Steam Deck Pro or potentially even a 2 within 2 years. Like a 2, I think the Steam Deck 2, no matter what, is happening in like maybe 2.5 to 3 years. 2 to 3 years. We'll just put it like that. They're already working with Amazon, AMD, to create the next APU. So we're looking pretty good there. That's why I say, and when that generation that's in that APU comes out, it will be in 2 years. Around the same time the 6000 series from AMD came out. So I would say it's with pretty big confidence that they're going to be doing a Steam Deck 2, since they're already heavily rumored to be working with AMD on that APU. With that, I would love to see a refresh of the current APU in a Steam Deck Pro from the 6000 series, because the 6800 does actually perform about 20 to 30% better. And imagine that on top of what SteamOS is and what Valve did with this. It would be nice to see a little bit of a slight refresh. Get the USB 4 for external GPU, like the eGPU is a big deal for me. I would do a lot of stuff for that. Along the way, if they're doing that, I could see them doing a 2242. At least a 2242, maybe a 2280. I imagine that they're going to do one of those. I don't think they're going to stick to a 2230, personally. The JK806, I have it, works perfectly in my deck. You have this thing right here. Awesome. I believe I already shared it in the comments, so you can go there and get yourself one of these for 131, which is honestly a great deal. I'm going to be adding it to mine. I'm probably going to get this tonight, maybe. Oh, look how rough. Is this a chopped one? This is rough. Now that I'm looking at this, this is very sketch. This is very sketch. Let's go. So the reason I say, look at that. Look at these edges. This board has been massacred. Their process to chop this out, hopefully all their cards don't look like that. That is really bad. In comparison, you can see how clean this is. That's how it is. It's machine cut. Like this was cut by I don't know who this was cut by, but it was not machine cut. Let's see. Yeah, see, these are all these. This has got to be like photoshopped or some weird thing. That is nightmarish. Is there a review on that? I'd potentially get it though. Here's the review. Nope, that's... Yep. Works in the Steam Deck, formatted to 953, makes sense. Came wrapped in bubble wrap, traveling from China. I would think it should be in an ESD bag. I don't know if that would matter too much. I mean, it's good practice to do that. Let's just say, for this price though, for 130, it's your cheapest option. I'm not surprised it's shipped poorly. I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, it looks like they're doing pretty good for them. I don't know what else to say. It looks like two people, one gave it a 5, one gave it a 4, but it doesn't give me confidence. And yes, Necrosphere, cut by someone with wire cutters in Indonesia. That's what it looks like. It's just it's maddening. It's got to be something. I don't know. It's got to have been like there was a backdrop and they cut it out with Photoshop. There's no way that this is a real picture. like that's like, I swear this has been cut out with a poor Photoshop cut tool. I don't know. It's really wigging me out. I've never seen that. There we go. That's what it's. Well, okay. That's sketch. That looks much more normal. You know what would you do for a 1 terabyte SSD? Lomkey, 50-50, like 50% to cry or 50% to be happy. Abel, the reviews say it works fine. I don't know. Well, yeah, well, the reviews could also be faked. Like, that's the thing. When you have, like, even if you have 10 reviews, it starts to get hard to, like, is this a real review? Was this submitted by someone at the company or someone paid by the company? It says verified owner. It doesn't mean that they just didn't buy their own thing and then call it some. I mean, this does look like a legitimate review, but also, how long will this last? This review doesn't take into account a lot of things. At least it says how poorly it was shipped, but like I guess I mentioned, I would buy it even if it was poorly shipped like that. Abel, thanks for Newegg link. Gonna buy it from here. Yeah, do it, Abel. Once again, I'm not trying to deter you. I'm honestly probably going to buy it too. Honestly, I kind of want to buy it just to see how really janky that cut job is. We'll do a fun video on that if that's the case. Okay, so we got NVMe on the drive. NVMe on the brain. NVMe drive on the brain. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. Yeah, but inland, from my understanding, this is pretty good. I think Hi in the community has it. I'd go for that if you have a Micro Center nearby. But you can never walk into a Micro Center and walk away with just one thing, so just be cautious there. It is, I think so. I think it's pretty awesome. What were we doing? Monitors. Oh, that's right. Okay, let's pull this up. Necrosphere commented, what about a few budget monitors, options like the Pixio brand? So I've never used the Pixio brand, but it sounds like it's a pretty good budget brand. Let's see. It's the PX279 and 277. For that price difference, FreeSync 240. If you plan on, I don't know. If you plan on doing esports, maybe the 1080. I honestly, I don't know if I could ever recommend a 1080, but I will throw this into chat. Hold on. We'll throw this in the chat. I wouldn't recommend this one personally. If you're planning on doing esports, you really want that high refresh rate of 240 hertz. Awesome. I know that people say it matters, and I think there's studies that have kind of happened where it potentially does. I still have a hard time believing it. I have a hard time believing even 165. If it's 100 or higher, like if it's between 100 and 150, I'm pretty happy. I was pretty happy with my 100 hertz Alienware widescreen, but bring on higher. Awesome. It's HDR. Honestly, this one right here, the Pixio PX277 Prime 27-inch, 165 hertz IPS HDR. All the other jargons. It's 2K. FreeSync supported, so this would actually probably be a pretty good one for the deck. If you want a pretty solid screen that will upscale to 2K, I would say I actually quite like this one. I'm even going to add this to my list of Black Friday and Christmas stuff just to keep an eye out for. Doubt I'll buy it as, budget. But if it's a good enough deal, who knows, maybe. So there is that. link. I don't know if I'd go this one. I don't know if I'd go as far as like 259 is a budget, but that pretty much if you're looking for a gaming monitor that's not 2K, that's lower than a 2K, this will check off every box. 27 inches is pretty big too. Yes. Also, a big tip when you're buying stuff, check for the apply coupon. There's so many. There's a lot of Steam Deck stuff. We'll look into Steam Deck stuff next. What am I thinking of? Oh, here it is. Is this the carrying case you're talking about? That Cat Smith for you. This is the one. Let's go into full. I still need to do my review on this. I do plan on doing my review. I promised the company I would. I haven't been accepting additional stuff for a little while because I'm so backed up. I like the case. I like it, but it does not beat my TomTalk one. My TomTalk one, it carries much better. Now, I do have another video coming out tomorrow. I was going to do it today, but time permitting didn't allow. This right here, this protective shell plus this case. So it's got the case, protective case, and the shell front piece. It's like a cheap kill switch, and I will put an emphasis on cheap. It's the kickstand's awesome, but it kills your docking essentially. Like it is barely compatible with the eyeballer, and that's about it. So you keep an eye out for that video in the future. It's gonna be very soon. It's like I swear it's like $15, but maybe it's $10 on and cool, sir. It's not a purse. It's a sling. But yeah, AliExpress has it. You can also get off Amazon for a little bit more if you want it a little sooner, because it does take like 2-3 weeks. It said it was going to be here at the end of the November, and I ordered it like 2 weeks ago, so I was expecting a week. Okay. Let's look at some of the comments I missed out on. Billy Creator, do you trust buying from eBay? Yes, I do, kind of. eBay has burnt me so many times on selling and all that, I kind of just pissed off at them. That being said, I'll buy collectible stuff. I'll buy certain things, especially if you're rated high, if you have a high rating, and if you buy, I believe, through PayPal, you have some guarantees with it. And they do a pretty good job of making sure you don't get screwed over in the end. Victor, DualSense controller for Steam Deck. Let's see here. I don't think this is the right way you spell it. I just copied it. So, the DualSense, from my understanding, actually, there is a new PlayStation remote. And what I'm saying is, like, there's a new PlayStation remote way of Chiaki, I guess, or something like that, that allows the touchscreen to be used in the proper way with the deck. I wonder if it would also be for the DualSense. That being said, I need to test the DualSense out some more, but this right here, the PS5 controller, is one of my favorite controllers. This and the Xbox, the newest Xbox. But this one just by far is awesome. The trackpad on it is treated like a trackpad on your deck. With their newest update a couple weeks ago, this is honestly pairs pretty good with the deck. If you want a controller that's let's say if you're at the TV, you don't want to be holding the deck, it's docked. This is an amazing controller to have with it. It's also really expensive. I gotta get oh my goodness, I think I might actually buy this. So this is another one we're gonna add to my list right here. Ooh, they even have a 61. Oh. This is another trick. I'm gonna show you guys another trick. So you always want to check out buy used, especially okay. Huge trick, like little thing that I think a lot of people maybe know, but I don't know. When you're buying monitors and certain tech devices, especially if they're about a year or a little bit older, if you go to the buy used, sometimes you're going to see this Amazon warehouse. If you see the Amazon warehouse, very good chance it is very minor damage, if any, on whatever you're buying, and it will tell you details of what's going on. Like, it will say, like, missing packaging, whatever. You can get some pretty fucking awesome deals going this route. I've saved a lot of money, including the Alienware monitor over there. I think I saved like $200 going this route, and there was no cosmetic. I think it was missing a cable. So that being said, the first time I bought that, someone bought it, swapped it out with their lesser version of the same monitor, which was like $400 cheaper, sent it back into Amazon, and they sold it to me through this warehouse thing, and it wasn't the right one. So I got screwed out of that. I reported it to them, sent it back in, got a new one. So did I throw this out yet? I don't think let's see here. Shop. Oh my gosh. Tabs. Silverhand, how's it going? I'm doing good, man. Okay, so there's that controller. It's definitely one I recommend. If I can click through this right. Okay, so let's move on to what some other people are saying. It's okay, Necrosphere, about chop my name. Yeah, deck, man, bag, purse, but I'd rock it with pride. It's a sling. Purse, I don't know. I'm too used to purses being more like handbags almost. Like, I like a day bag that I can sling across my shoulder. I quite like those bags. The Cat Smith for you. I've used the DualSense trackpad successfully on my Steam Deck. Yes. Using it for the same purposes like an in-game. There's some caveats, I feel like, at least in the back a couple months ago, but I feel like most of those have been fixed now. Necrosphere, I love my 8-bit Duo Pro controller. I use it for everything, and it's affordable too, but the new one looks good too. Let's go look at this. I really like Xbox controllers a lot too, by the way. This thing. I don't know if I'd say it's affordable. It's $50, but honestly, I've liked the way they look. Let's see here. I've wanted to get one of these. I actually do like these. I just never quite did it because I have an Xbox. I have a couple Xbox and PlayStation controllers, and they work really well. I mean, they're some of the best controllers you can get. But when I run across something that's cool, I will make sure to share it with you guys. Once again, these are links. Like, you don't have to use them, the affiliate links, but it always helps. Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry. Okay, a quick fast forward of what we were just looking at. Oh my gosh, I was ignoring. Sorry, hi. I wasn't meaning to ignore Twitch. I was on the wrong stream chat system. So I have YouTube and multi-stream. Apparently the multi-stream wasn't showing anything. Okay. This is what I was talking about. This is the buy used. This is the Amazon warehouse sold by. Details. This little thing right here is awesome. Keep an eye out for these warehouse deals, because even if it doesn't work when you get it, you can send it back and get refunded, or they'll send you something else. Sometimes they'll even send you something new, because they really like to keep their customer service really good. It's one thing that's good about Amazon. I like this controller quite a bit. I recommend it. It's the PlayStation 5 controller is just amazing. The Steam controller V2 would be awesome. There's a lot of rumors that it's going to happen. M2IJ, I'd pay literally any amount for the Steam controller V2. I'll have to get it back out. I do have a Steam controller, as I own everything that's Valve's made. It's okay. I like it. I think it's a cool design. It takes a lot to get used to, and I never really took the time to get used to it. But I definitely would keep an eye out for some of these controllers as they usually do go on sale in some form or fashion during Black Friday, PlayStation, Xbox, etc. And then this is the 8-bit Do Pro 2 Bluetooth controller. Bluetooth controllers and mice work really good with the Steam Deck. I really like it, and it is nice. Honestly, I haven't used this one, but this reminds me of the PlayStation 1 controller so much. Anything else I missed? I feel like I kind of screwed you guys over with that not showing the screen thing. Yeah, Chalice. Yes, I want a black PS5 controller. Yes. I agree. I threw the link in here if you want, or you can just look it up. Benjamin Hambro. Is it worth to buy a Steam Deck? Depends on what you want. Are you looking for something that you can play on the go that's going to be able to support most PC games in one form or fashion? It's going to take a little bit more work to do that, but even with the Steam library, it is amazing. So when you buy a Steam Deck, you're going to have a bigger library than with Nintendo, with any other handheld out the box. You also have a lot, like if you did a lot of console before and you're new to PC gaming, is a great intro to PC gaming. Or if you already have a PC, it's a great companion to it. I really recommend it for most people, honestly, unless you always sit at your computer all day and you don't really go anywhere, don't plan on using your deck in any other form or fashion, then yeah, I wouldn't recommend a Steam Deck, honestly. Unless you want a cool, fun gadget, I guess. But I think there's a lot of people that do like it in a different, be able to play it at the dinner table, wherever it is, ignore family, replace the Steam Deck with your, kid's head. So you don't have to look at them. Let's see here. Original quote, sir. Bringing out the history. Originally, purses were carried exclusively by men. It's where you kept your coins in the olden days. You think that thing was just meant for coins? No, it's not a purse. It's a sling. Let's see here. Silverhand, glad to hear that you're doing good. Ignoring Twitch chat. Yeah, I didn't even start it up, so I didn't see you. I'm sorry. I haven't. You can say it. I'm an asshole. Okay, the new one is the 8-bit Duo Ultimate. So we were looking at the old one. Okay. That does look pretty sick. It is $70, but that does look pretty nice. I do like the black. Wait, what is this Galaxy thing up here? That's a Switch, isn't it? That's pretty cool, too. Do like me some Galaxy. Let's see. Is this a Switch? Is this a Switch-based controller? No? It's just got the plus and minus. Like, I feel like that'd be Switch. At least is it Switch compatible? Huh. It looks nice on it. I still don't like the way the controllers kind of go with the two different analog positions like Xbox, but at the same time, I guess it survived long enough on the Xbox. Throw this out into the chat just so you guys have. Did I choose the wrong one? No, that's okay. V2 would have to have all the same inputs as the deck, not just the trackpads. M2IJ. What other, like the back ones? Yeah, they could do that. It's not like I don't think they would be able to do something like that. It'd just be like a Steam Deck Pro controller. Steam Deck Controller Pro. Chalice, yeah, I want the black PS5 controller. Yes, I'm excited for the end of this week because my Steam Deck will be upgraded from a 64 gigabyte to a 1 terabyte. That Cat Smith for you. Awesome, man. Congrats. Currently in the college dorm. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Awesome, Benjamin. Yeah, no. In a college dorm, it could be perfect. Get yourself a small, like affordable monitor, like we already talked about earlier, something along these lines. Throw it in there, slap it onto like the headboard of your bed, depending on what kind of dorm room you have, and you can get like some Switch controllers or something, and you can play with your friends, roommates, whatever. Some pretty fun games. Like Castle Crashers alone is a very fun game that I would assume a lot of college students would love. Yes, and for the price, Steam Deck is amazing. And when you buy into the Steam library ecosystem, it follows with you throughout. So when you get done with college, whatever, later down the road, you can just keep on playing your games. I love it. Hi, you threw out a link. Let me get that link. Oh, where did you put that link? Hi. There it is. Cool. Let's see, what did you throw out here? We've seen feedback that is extremely difficult to find 1 terabyte and 2 terabyte M.2 230 SSDs. We actually have a really easy path to get them in volume. We want to gauge whether there is an interest from Steam Deck customers around that, since they aren't the right size for framework laptop customer. Wait, what? Sell for Steam Deck owners. Yeah, what was the price of this though? Like, what's the relate? Like, what is this about? Hi. Is it just that there's more options coming? Framework, laptops, stuff like that. Huh, interesting. So would it be a better price? What would be the benefit of this over what we just found? Necrosphere. And one switch 2 for. Oh, okay. Necrosphere, about the 8-bit duo ultimate Bluetooth controller, has 2 versions. Benjamin, awesome. Thank you for the recommendations. Yeah, no problem, man. I think it's worth it. The cat, honestly, that's like I would think it's one of the best things for a dorm room, bar a laptop. But if you want to have like a pretty nice gaming experience in bed, wherever it is, like Steam Deck's nice for the price. And if you already have a laptop that's not a gaming laptop, you don't want to spend more to get a gaming laptop, Steam Deck's great. I also prefer going with micro SD cards over SSDs. Even up to this point, there's a reason why I recommend it. It's just easier to swap them in and out. It's cheaper memory, and I'm going to buy more. Like, to get a 1 terabyte, if it's at 200, I can almost get 2 terabytes, cells permitting, for that same price in an SD card. Whether or not, whichever one you think is worth it or not, I'm going to get an SSD eventually. I think I've always mentioned that for content. If I wasn't doing this for content, I'd probably stick with my 512. Hi. It'd be easier to get instead of gambling on SSDs on eBay. Well, I mean, hi. This one on Newegg, this 2230 SSD 1 terabyte drive is for $130. And albeit very chopped up board, looks kind of funky in some of their photos. Slightly confirmed, meaning one review that says it works great for the Steam Deck. Could it be fake? Yeah, but it probably isn't. Scissorapi, how's it going? What's up, bro? Is there anything good for Xbox controllers deals? So we're kind of doing a preemptive. Maybe I should have even named this live stream preemptive. Look into like what you're gonna want to look out for and stuff like that when the Black Friday deals start pouring through. There might be a couple of Black Friday or pre-Black Friday deals going on right now, which I think there are through Amazon. They love doing that type of stuff. This is just kind of going through of what list I'm looking for and what I'm going to wait for. PlayStation, these controllers almost always go on sale during Black Friday, and sometimes they'll be bundled in with something, sometimes it's not. Just all depends. So, yeah. I have one very similar to this. I do like that. The Xbox controllers are great. Honestly, if you want a better, let's see, what is do they have an official one here? Yeah, this is the 1S though. And yeah. And there's some gnarly looking controllers. Yeah, if you want something that's going to give you more ability to have different colors and stuff like that, and also I think they tend to run even cheaper for the official ones. Might want to go with something like this. Let's see here. Silverhand, did you play Sonic Frontiers on the Steam Deck? I have not. I want to get it for my son, honestly. Like Sonic Frontiers, I just haven't got it yet. There's so much else that I'm looking at. The Cat Smith, for you, I paid like $300 CAD for the upgrade. Nice. Canadian dollars, by the way. Hi. Also, just another vendor on the market could bring the price down of SSDs for everyone. I agree. Hi. There's a good chance that more surplus and demand most likely will drop the price of the SSD. But Scissorapi, like I was mentioning, expect some of these to be on sale and to be, to have some good deals during Black Friday. We'll see if we can find like classified for some of the stuff, but I've been chatting with chat for so long without actually doing that. I'm just kind of running around circles, I guess. Okay. The Cat's for you. I got to go very soon. It's almost bedtime for me. Oh, thanks for stopping by, man. Have a good one. Scissorapi, I don't recommend those cheap wired Xbox controllers. They get drift within 3 months. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I would never get a wired controller anyways these days. I think it's, unless you really care about latency maybe, but yeah. Lomkey, I have 4 GB microSD not being used. I've been thinking making use of and adding all the really small games onto it. I guess there are quite a bit of small games you could add to a 4 gigabyte micro SD. You also have to think that a 4 gigabyte micro SD is probably going to have a really, really slow write. I have one too, and it takes a long time to write and read from it. So there could be some issues there. But because the size isn't too big, maybe there won't be. Victor, do Steam Deck games like PlayStation ports use the adaptive triggers? I honestly don't know, Victor. Let's do a quick like you're talking about the remote play. I honestly don't know. I think they do. I haven't tried it yet, unfortunately. And it would only work if you have a PlayStation 5 controller on the Steam Deck that's remote playing PlayStation 5. Beyond that, the adaptive triggers are only on PlayStation 5 controllers. Those triggers, that is. I'll have to give it a try. I haven't played. There's been a couple of games that I just haven't played on the deck when doing remote that have that support for adaptive, the adaptive triggers, where it makes it more resistant and all that, which is really cool. Like Resident Evil 8, The Village has that, and it's honestly a really cool feature. It's actually really cool. I want to see it in more devices, more controllers. Stay away from Cobra Kai 2. It's the Superman 64 of beat 'em ups. Oh my goodness. Good to know. Cobra Kai 2 is a no-go. True blue magic dude. Thank you, man. Scissorapi, yeah, I'm keeping my eye out on Xbox sales. Nothing good yet. No, it's Black Friday's not. We're a week. What is it? 2 weeks away. About 2 weeks away from Thanksgiving. So in a week and a day and a half, let's say, Black Friday deals are going on. Okay. Let's see here. Scissorapi, do you think consoles will go on sale? I don't think so. Hey, Haji Ninja, thank you for the sub. You are awesome. I don't think consoles will go on sale. I don't think any. Maybe there'll be some good bundles. It's usually what they do. Highly doubt the PlayStation, Xbox, maybe Xbox Series. The Xbox Series S could go on sale. Steam Deck's not going to go on sale. I don't think so. It's not something typical that Valve would do. Switch won't go on sale, I don't think. I don't think so unless they start having issues selling. I don't think they've had that for, its whole lifespan, but you never know. Usually what you see is good bundles typically, or they'll bundle free games. So when you buy a console, let's say a PlayStation 5 or a Nintendo or whatever, they'll toss in a free game with it. Sometimes you can get some pretty good deals that way. So if you want to think of that as being a discount or whatever, I mean, I would, if you're considering buying that game anyways, you get it for free. At the bare minimum, it's like a $30 to $60 rebate. Nintendo does a Mario Kart bundle. Yes. Victor. Microsoft planning Microsoft planning on raising the cost of all their consoles like Sony. Yeah, what did they, that was a weird one. Like, it's inflation, but like, what parts of inflation affected Sony? I don't know. At least with building the PlayStation 5, but then again, it can have effects on every aspect of, I guess, the economy. Am I going crazy here? Is it not going to be is it going to be games or something? I accidentally, I'll probably should put console, shouldn't I? The digital edition. Okay, so they upped it by $50. That's right. That's not unreasonable, to be fair. $50 with the way inflation's going. And this one right here, the Horizon Forbidden West, isn't too bad. Or am I going crazy? Is it was it originally $400? It's been a while since I bought my PlayStation 5. So it's $500 now. Was it originally $400 and then it upped up? Because $100 is quite a bit. That's a little much for inflation. Honestly, I like the controller. I kind of wish people would boycott PlayStation and Xbox for this gen. I don't know. Maybe it's just PlayStation. I just feel like there was some artificial, just the way they handled getting PlayStations into your hands was kind of a joke. And I don't think they've released enough games personally to make it worth it. But this for the average I don't know. For the average gamer, yeah. Potentially. So it went up $50. Okay. Scissorapi. I just saw the Gotham Knights is playable on the deck now. Nice. I think it's been kind of playable on and off for the deck. Death Lord Strong. I'm wondering how well the Elite Series 2 will pair with the Steam Deck. Scissorapi. I don't know. I heard that maybe they haven't started the rise of the price yet. I don't know. Just kind of trying to live my best life. Let's see here. Sorry. Yeah. I think this would be compatible with the Steam Deck. I can't guarantee the back buttons would be, but I'd assume it would be. Everything else, it'd map like a regular Xbox controller. So, yeah. I don't know why you would want this to. If this was only for your Xbox, then for your Steam Deck, then I don't know the reason for it. Unless you really do want those extra back controllers and buttons, that is, like the back paddles. But I don't know if they're compatible or not. I'd assume so. I'd assume that any input on this would get recognized by the deck and you'd be able to map it. It might not be auto mapped. You'd have to map it yourself, but yeah. The Series X, yeah. Oh, plus tax. You got it for $499. I did not get a Series X. I have a PlayStation, so waiting to see if it goes on sale. It's so pricey. I get, like, the thing is, here's the thing. Is this too much? I think it is. Do you have to buy it? No. So don't buy it. If you're going to complain about the price. If you think it's worth it and you want to support with your money, then buy it. I will start to complain when their base controller gets that price. Then I'd be like, okay, this is a little too pricey for me. Okay, let's see here. Sales. So we got the Black Friday. Yeah, so I might also be in the realm to get a new phone soon. I've had my phone for a couple of years now. Let's see here. Black Friday deals. Yeah, I mean, gaming laptops, you can expect that. Monitors, especially older monitors and TVs will go on sale. Like this, Samsung 75-inch class series LED 4K smart TV for $579 is a really good deal. Samsungs are really nice. This is probably a 3-year-old TV, though. Doesn't mean it's bad, though. Could also be, yeah, what? Yeah, for that, it probably is a few years old. I'm kind of curious more than anything. When did this thing come out? No, came out this year. Interesting. They must have made a budget one. Probably, does it have HDR support? It has an HDR. Damn. Honestly, I think Best Buy's been doing a pretty good job with their deals. I am a little tempted on that TV. I had a kid. I have 2 kids. One of them was playing with their friends, and there's a pool toy that we have that has and it's an alligator that floats, but it has a spout that squirts water out. It's kind of harder point. Well, they used it like a dart and harpooned my TV 6 months ago. It was the TV. It wasn't the nicest TV. My nicest TV was in my office area. It's not going to be. I'm not going to have TVs. I don't think like that in my office area anymore. But yeah, harpooned the TV, destroyed it. So we're missing one TV. We have 2 TVs in the house, which honestly, that's quite a bit as is. But maybe I'll get a 3rd one. Who knows? Well, it is a lot, but I'm a big Xbox fan, so I'm not complaining. Just like I'll buy any product from Valve. Yes, this is Roppy. Honestly, go for it. I'm not going to come. Like, that's the thing. If you think it's worth it, buy it. If you don't buy it. It's not a mandatory experience, in my opinion. PS5 controller for the PS5. Now, if they would have made 2 different ones, they shipped with not this one, without the adaptive triggers and some other, and the, I think that's pretty much the main feature of this. Then, yeah, I'd be yelling about that. If they would have shipped with this and it was $200, or they didn't ship with it, but they have the full experience of the PS5 and they charged $200, yeah, screw that business. I would hate that. Okay. Let's see. So, yeah, it looks like there's going to be some pretty good deals. An OLED 48-inch. Here we go. Here we go, guys. Let's see, do they have the 42-inch on sale? Can you get it now? Oh my gosh. Is this... Wait. Why is the 42-inch more expensive? Is this the newer and older ones? This might be the newer and older ones. What's your thoughts on those curved monitors? Curved monitors are really nice if you don't expect to look at it at different angles, I feel like. Well, it depends. If it's going to be more for personal, then yeah, the curved monitor can be kind of nice. It throws me off too much. But if you get a big enough monitor and you're going to be in front of it like a little closer to the north, like if it's a monitor, you're going to be in front of it a little closer. If it's a big one, the curve helps. Beyond that, it's distracting to me. I've used enough curved that it bothers me. A lot of people like them though. Death Lord Strong, I want a OLED so bad. Yeah, same. That's why I'm keeping an eye on these. This is such a good deal. I don't want 48 inches. That's so big, and that's what she said. Is this the A? Oh, this is the A2, not the C2. Okay. I was gonna say C2 is what I really want. But for $1,000, I don't know if I want to spend $1,000 on this. But I kind of want it. Yeah, OLEDs are definitely worth. I think they're worth it. You can make anything that you play look so good. I do have I've been testing out earbuds for the Steam Deck and for other things for a couple of months now. 2 months now. Been meaning to do that video for a very long time. People are going to hate me for this. I really think the... Let me pull it out. I really think the Raycons everyday headphones are the best ones for me. I heard that, like, when it comes to audio quality for music, it's definitely not the best. But for podcasts and for a lot of stuff, even for music, I like it. It's not the most true to sound, but I really like those. I really like those earbuds. I like them so, and I like going about this way. Like, okay, Raycon, sponsor me, because I actually like your stuff. And this is me. I've used the iPod Air Pros for a couple of years, and I really like those. But I honestly think I like the Raycons just a little bit more. They have a little bit more bass to them, which for podcasts makes it a lot better, I think. I listen to a lot of podcasts, though. Let's see here. Oh, we can get an Apple iPad. We can get a Bowflex bike. That's not the point here. Let's see. I thought we clicked on like electronics, didn't we? Well, I was expecting. Oh my goodness. I can't believe this was what gives iBuyPower a bad name sometimes, is that these like builds that are this price for an Intel i3, an Intel Arc video card. Oh no. Oh, and no wonder it's on sale. I'm really curious what this would actually, how well it would do. Man, if I was a bigger channel, I'd totally buy this and check it out and see what it's really like. Don't get that. My recommendation, don't get that. Get a Steam Deck. Okay. What else should we be looking for? Based on these, by far the best. So let me... As Coulter likes to say, my man purse. Oh, that's right. That's where those went. So I've been trying these out. I have the Black Shark right here. I mean, they look cool. Honestly, I don't need LEDs and all fancy stuff on my earbuds. They're going to be in my pocket the whole time. These are fairly comfortable. I'm going to be doing a video on these soon, but they're lightweight, they're comfortable, They sound really good, actually. These are probably the best sounding mic, if I'm not mistaken, were these black Sharks, but their audio quality is definitely the poorest when listening to things compared to this. I also got the Razor, which is honestly, might as well just call it a frickin' iPod Airs. These things are pretty nice too, but you can get them. These I actually quite like these as a replacement for my AirPods, but I got them with the Amazon warehouse deals, so it was like $60 as opposed to like around $90, I think. And I think they originally came out for like $150. Definitely not worth it compared to, I think, Raycons. And so, and funny thing is, like, we've lost like a bunch of viewers already because I've been talking about this. That's fine. Punishment for people that remained? No, not really. But I'm going to insert an ad while I gear up for the next thing, and then we can start wrapping this whole thing up. Let's see here. Stop talking about earbuds. I offend. So how's everyone doing? Chap's been very, very quiet for the past like 20 minutes. You guys doing okay? I think, oh, that's right. Let's do our last little thing. Steam Deck stuff. You're going to have some fun right here. So this is the Goalie kit. This is to replace with your joysticks with a Hall effect sensor one. Make sure to check what version of deck and controllers you have. But this is so funny. You can actually buy Steam Decks now on Amazon. And it's not worth it because if it had Prime, I could maybe understand some people. On it. I do not understand how this is. There's no way these are selling. Victor, I think I'm going to get the Sennheiser PC37X for just like a good online and Discord chat gaming headset for my Steam Deck. Let's give it a check. Let's check this out. I really like the Raycon Everyday. I was really impressed. I think they're a little overpriced, but I was really impressed. Let's see here. Okay, these. The Mass Drop, Silencer Gaming Noise Canceling Microphone with over-ear. Okay. Did they just plug in? Okay. I've heard good things of these Sennheisers. I'm wireless all day. I have to do wireless. Like, it's a must for me. Death Lord Strong, no, I bought my deck on Valve. The question, should I skin it and slap a screen protector on it? If you watched my one video, I do mention putting a screen protector right away. I mean, I kind of regret saying that in the video as the number one. It wasn't really meant to. It was meant to be like number one in like what you should potentially do from the moment you unbox it. I think if you really want to protect your screen, then get a screen protector. Not everyone needs one, and not everyone is going to like having it. I think you should get a screen protector if you really want to protect it from any scratches, but it's not. I have a hard time saying it's necessary. I didn't have a screen protector on my deck for a little while just because I didn't necessarily need it. I have a screen protector on all my decks now, and I like them. I think they're pretty nice. It hasn't bothered me much. Skin-wise, I have a bunch of skins I need to show off, too, that I've gotten from companies. But we'll do that some other time. Maybe I'll even apply a skin on air, which is going to be really annoying because you usually want to use like an hair dryer, or some type of heat gun to do it. If you want your deck to look custom, feel like yours, then go with a skin. I will say this right now, though. The skins are good. They're nice. I like them. I don't know if I'd skin mine unless it was for content. They're a little annoying to do, but yeah. Scissorapi, I would put a screen protector. I always do when I get a new device. I do that more and more with phones because it's saved me in the past, and I have kids. Same thing with the deck. I have kids, and I just want to make sure. And if you travel a lot, there's a lot of just reasons to potentially do it. I can't give you like a definitive answer, like yes, it's a must, but I do think it's not a bad idea. And unless you have the 512 gigabyte version, you're not gonna be sorry. The 512 gigabyte version, it tends to kill the anti-glare a little bit, but the anti-glare is not that big a deal to me. Victor, I think if do a skin, it'll get the white to match my Switch, OLED, and Vita. That would be pretty sick. I have so JSOX. Honestly, I don't know why JSOX sent me 3, or well, I don't know. I got 3 skin kits. Honestly, just kits. Period. I'll do this in another live stream. I think I was going to do this as a video, but they're kind of just. I wouldn't know how to start with that. But this is their I don't know what kind of printing system they use. This seems a little not perfect, but I bet you they're a lot less than D-brand. If you want just like a really good skin, D-brand's where it's at. But these JSOX ones seem pretty good. This is a white one. I'm showing this to you because I mean it probably can't really tell, but yeah, that's a skin. Comes with the front and the back. I think they make these a little easier to apply because I don't think they put the hand grips on it. So they even have the little button skins, and yeah, we'll have to actually test these out sometime. This one is not. It's a little slippery. I'd actually say it does have a little texture to it. It's slipperier than the D-brand ones. Necrosphere. I recommend screen protectors too, and skins will help customize your deck. I'm going with a Spider-Man themed Steam Deck because he's my favorite hero. Nice. That would be pretty sick, actually. I want to do a Half-Life one. There's a couple on Etsy that I'm really tempted to do, but we'll see. Scissorapi, honestly, I would rather get a case instead of a skin. Putting on a skin is really annoying. It is, and if you plan on getting a case, it kind of negates the at least back piece. My perfect kit setup, which I'm going to do a video on this soon, is the kill switch and a front skin, and I guess decorating your deck and maybe a screen protector. That's what I would do. The cheap screen protectors work really good too, so it's not like it's that big a deal. If you have to get the D-brand one. But the D-brand one is nice. It's the nicest one. It's like anything. D-brand does a really good job with their products. It is a little overpriced, but if you want the best, you're going to go with D-brand, I think, personally. If you are okay with something that's good enough, then go with something else. They're just fine too. It just depends. Let's see. This is... Okay, so during the Amazon Prime sales and some of these other sales, Steam Deck stuff has always been on sale. So when Black Friday comes, just note that expect these to be on sale. A lot of the stuff to be on sale. Looks like JSOX is even having some deals going on. I think they're probably trying to clear inventory. Wow, they're doing a very good job of, yeah. They're doing a very good job. I am going to throw this. I think I'm going to replace my screen protector with this, and I have a feeling this JSOC one is probably one of the best ones now. Haven't seen Wolf in a while. Wolf, where have you been? Let's see. Let me do some chat cleanup. Just give me 1 second. Okay, you got to see that live. Okay, so this is another one. I need to do another full-on accessory video. Mine are kind of getting old. But the docks are pretty nice. JSOCs, honestly, they do a pretty good job with their Steam Deck accessories. I think it's a pretty good brand to follow. Lomkey, I got the screen protector. Only problem I had was on me and trying to avoid getting dust under the protector. I didn't have any issues with dust with any of my protectors, but interested. Like, I don't. It'd be a weird one just to have an issue with the JSOC stuff. But ooh, this one looks kind of interesting. There's more. That was very Halloweeny for freaking $8. How is this $8? I don't get that. Some of these like accessory pieces, I don't get how they are this cheap. It looks cool. Is this wait? Is this the skin? I don't get the pricing on this. This is just weird. It weirds me out to see it that cheap. Makes me feel like the product's cheap. See here. I have a lot of accessories and some that I haven't even tested out yet. I really do need to do tests and releases and videos on it. It just starts to get repetitive over time because a lot of them are very samey. Let's see. Stands are always kind of weird. You got is this the Legend of Zelda, like Phoenix or whatever back? I don't know. These are cool. I think I bought some of these. I need to test them out and see how they really do work with the dock and all that. They're nice. This is also one that I've been curious of trying. I just have so much Steam Deck stuff. This kickstand dock that is, has the power delivery, the 2 USB slots, and an HDMI. It's a pretty cool concept, but why $34? Not bad. I don't. If you plan on hooking it up to random TVs or wherever you go, then maybe it's awesome. Beyond that, I recommend just getting a dongle dock. Oh no, Wolf! Should I have not done that? Did you block Scissorapi? I'm sorry, Wolf. I'll let you handle it in the future. You haven't talked in a while, so I wasn't sure if you were asleep again. Tom Talk case. I know it's a little pricey, but this is one of my favorite cases. I've promoted it since day one that I've had it. Didn't think I was gonna like it that much. And I got it, and it just fits everything I want. Like I've mentioned, like you'll see deals already. Like I feel like a lot of the Steam Deck accessories are on sale a lot. I think during Black Friday we're gonna see some of these really on sale, but I just don't know how they could go much cheaper with some of them. Like, wow, they went up in price on this one. I need to just swap out that screen protector in my recommendation. iVolar is another one of those companies that have popped up that I really like. The iVolar dock is one of my favorites so far. I agree with a lot of content creators that it's really good. This one right here, the black one, I don't care about it as much. I think it honestly looks pretty ugly, but it's a dock, so take it that with a grain of salt, I guess. Sand, grain of salt, whatever. Yeah, Ivolar looks like they do a lot of accessories. So another interesting company, and I need to really look into more of their stuff. As I've only looked into their doc. It's just so hard to keep up with all this stuff. This is another one that, like, I think their older version was bad. Their newer version, it sounds like it's better. They stopped making it and remade them so that but I don't know. But it will do. Now you should return that, man. Better, but not quite there yet. Yeah, because I think they had one of these, like the initial case had some issues. But the newer ones are better. But yeah, it sounds like still not quite there. It's a cool concept though. At first I wasn't sure about it, but now the more and more I use like my shell on my kill switch, the more I'm like, it'd be kind of nice to just have that on the front. I could throw it into one of my bags and just know that I have at least some protection if I go that route. Love the fishy smell. You know it's prime fish oil. It's good for you. Lomkey, good for making deck a mini laptop for school. Exactly. So, well, and we have a lot of clones. Like, there's so many more accessories I feel like we can get. So, and there's this one. Whoa, dude, this guy. Okay. So this is an OEM off of AliExpress. I've thought about opening up the store on Games Revealed and with AliExpress, because I can I can use AliExpress as a drop shipping or buy a bunch of these and sell them for a markup of like $5. I don't know. Just so you can get them sooner or put my logo on it. It's one of those, it's a concept I think about. It's not meant to, yeah. It's a pretty good case. $28 though. You don't have to wait as long, but just get it through AliExpress. This is the case I've reviewed, and I need to just, upload the video. Good case though. But definitely not better than the kill switch, but for most it will probably suffice if you don't do docking, like I mentioned earlier. Sorry, I'm being a little low energy right now. I am sick. So maybe a little low energy today. That's a new dock. Interesting. Get yourself a hard case. Gotta have the hard case. Sorry for yawning once again. These are silly. I need to do a video on like silly devices. I think it's silly. It might help slightly, but it's not really in the places that it would matter. The fan is the biggest thing, and it has the biggest heat points that really do matter. As a kickstand. Is this like a glue-on? Oh yeah, look at that. Interesting. Wow. Well, it looks like I'm going to be doing a huge video on accessories soon. So, sorry, I keep on going back and forth. It just jumped. Okay. I'll throw this out into chat too if you guys are interested. It's an interesting concept. It essentially can turn any of your cases into a kickstand case, or you can just use it on the deck itself. The interesting thing about it, though, is that it would fix the kill switches stand issue. Curious how good it is, though. Yeah, OEM. Once again, this is an OEM. Probably comes from AliExpress. It's very similar to the one that we just saw with that kickstand being very low to the bottom of the case. I want to start seeing some unique, very fun accessories. We're getting a lot of the samey stuff. This one, once I said that, I mean, this is new. This is Anime S Team. The name's a little cringe. Obviously it's Rick and Morty, not anime. Rick and Morty. Is it still called Anime S Team? Maybe it's just the name of their branding for this. So weird. Honestly, they're going to probably get in trouble for copyright. America. Yes, there's just so much. I'm gonna be doing more and more accessory articles and stuff on the website too, so keep an eye out for that. That being said, let's wrap this up before I'm not bored. I'm just tired from being sick. Check out the deck revealed stuff. It's the you can go to it from Steam Deck apps right here. You can set this. I have a whole guide on it. It's right here. I probably should put a little YouTube icon on there too, so to indicate that's a video. You can go and learn how to set that up, be able to watch and play your cloud games from the Steam Deck in an easy one setup process. Benjamin just bought the deck. Dude, awesome. Welcome to the family. Make sure to like and subscribe. You don't have to, but if you want some good tips, I give tips and guides and stuff like that. And get me thinking about a video that'd be pretty good, like a dorm room or like a party video. Benjamin, well, thank you, man. And welcome to the community. It's a great community. Good stuff. Yes. Hey, Blomkey. The reason Stadia is there is because I couldn't think of there's not a lot of cloud game services right now. The PlayStation Plus doesn't work right now. I think they're working on it to be in browser eventually. At least I saw a rumor about that. But GeForce Now, Xbox Cloud Gaming, Luna, and maybe I need to rework on the position. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a couple more things I need to add to that. But yes, Stadia, I just added it. When it's officially dead, I'll remove it. Thank you, Cicerapi. Yeah, no, it needs some more. Well, honestly, just needs more content. But I'm getting really close to it, and I'm gonna have the newsletter and everything else, and everything's gonna be good. I feel like there was something else I was gonna update you on. Oh yeah, if you guys didn't know this yet, this is working now. The tool to search for your username on the PlayStation. It's not gonna. Well. It's going to work here. Okay. So when you're setting up your remote play in Chiaki on your Steam Deck in desktop mode, you need this account ID. You can now do by username ID instead of having to log in. I'm going to rework this, and I need to rework the guide because there's even better things now, and it's a big thing that I'm kind of working on. These downloads also, just as a note, you'll see these downloads. I haven't hooked this back up, so technically they're not incrementing up. People are still using it. They're just not incrementing up right now. Necrosphere. Luna has some good games to try out this month for free. Yeah, honestly, Necrosphere, Luna was pretty sick. I also think Stadia was pretty sick, too. I was kind of disappointed that it's failed. Has anyone else tested Halo Infinite natively on the Steam Deck, asks Side Street. If you're talking about, let's look at this. Gaming on Linux did a video recently updating Halo Infinite. Valve fixes the winter update on Steam Deck. So it sounds like it works again. I was going to say, I think it worked there, and then it stopped working with an update like a month ago, and it looks like it's fixed again. So there you go. Yeah, the accessory area is really sad right now. Expect a lot more content coming into the website very soon. And then also, I swear there's one more thing I was going to mention. More interactive live streams. I'm going to be streaming. I want to do more streams on the Brinks channel. More casual, so I'm always working on something, right? So I got to get my shit together, and I am. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun this holiday season. Let's just say that. So keep an eye out. Make sure to like, subscribe, bash that bell with your crowbar if you have not, and let's see what Lomkey has to say. Get the final say, I guess. Google just gives up. Valve just goes back on drawing board and works on it the next 10 years. Yes, they do. Alex incorporated a lot of different aspects from different Half-Life failures into it. So it wasn't fully a failure. It just took them a really long time to come out. Revealed hats. Necrosphere, I need a revealed hat. In fact, I think LoJack mentioned someone that could do a hat. So I'm looking into it. It's going to be something I want to source or at least do a really good job on. So yeah, with that, good night, everybody. Check out my other videos and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out. Check out, I don't know, keep an eye out. We have a lot of videos coming out the next few days. I've already recorded 3. So yeah, we're going to have some good times. And if you have anything that you want me to cover, make sure to mention it in the, I guess you could mention it in the contact us, but also you could do it in Discord. So thank you guys.